Welcome back to Sharmalan Chess. Today we're diving into a shocking 16-move miniature where white absolutely crushes the Borg Defense. This is the game between Inkeroinen and Heinola played in Tampere, 1984. Let's go move by move and uncover the deadly trap. First move. White plays the classical king's pawn opening e4. First move, black responds with the Borg Defense g5 I reversed grab. It's a dubious idea. Pushing the g-pawn early creates major kingside weaknesses. Black hopes to surprise the opponent but risks losing rapid control of the center and weakening their king's safety. Second move, white plays d3. White reinforces the center, preparing development with pieces like knight f3 and bishop e2. Second move, black plays h6, possibly preparing g5, g4, but again it's another pawn move instead of developing pieces. White stays solid, black gets greedy. Move 3. White plays knight e2. White develops the knight, keeping flexibility. The knight might reroute to g3 soon. Third move, black finally stakes a claim to the center with d6. But still no development from black's minor pieces. Move 4. White repositions the knight to g3, eyeing f5 and central squares. Fourth move, black brings out a knight f6, finally entering the game properly. Now things are heating up. Move 5. White plays bishop d2. Bishop height calmly develops the bishop to support potential c3 or queen e2. Fifth move, black fianchettos the bishop g7 but without castling, another risky delay. White prepares a quiet storm. Sixth move, white bishop c3. White places the bishop on a more active diagonal, putting pressure on e5 and g7 in future. But sixth move, black keeps pushing pawns. h5 is overambitious and creates even more weaknesses. Black is playing with fire. Move 7. White brings the bishop back to e2, keeping kingside safe and getting ready to castle. Seventh move, black pushes g4. Now the kingside is totally shattered. Black is attacking without proper backup. This is the moment black's position begins to fall apart. Move 8. White plays knight d2. White calmly reroutes the knight to f1 or b3. Eighth move, black plays knight c6. Black develops the knight, but it's too little, too late. Center is gone and the kingside is weak. White is building up behind the scenes. Move 9. White plays d4. White strikes the center now. This breaks open the position while black's king is still exposed. Ninth move, black tries to counter with d5. Perfect timing, white owns the center. Move 10. White advances the pawn to e5, pushing the knight backward. 10th move, knight g8. Black retreats to g8, undeveloping again, a sign of trouble. This is a defensive disaster. No control, no coordination. Move 11. Bishop e5. White activates the light-squared bishop, pinning the c6 knight indirectly. 11th move, black plays f5, trying to fight back, but it's too passive. White controls space, time, and tactics. Move 12, white plays f4. White locks down the kingside and threatens f5 soon. 12th move, black plays queen d7, eyeing the queenside, but the king is still in the center. No safety net. Time to break it open. Move 13. White shifts the knight to b3, maybe targeting c5 or d4 in future. Move 13, black continues with b6, trying to develop the bishop too slow. While black crawls, white prepares to strike. Move 14, white's knight takes f5. Boom! White sacrifices a knight on f5. If g takes f5, then e6 comes with a deadly pawn fork. Move 14, black instead plays bishop f8, trying to hold. But it's already too late. Move 15. White plays queen e2. White calmly prepares e6. 15th move, black plays a6, thinking about queenside play but completely misreading the board. Now comes the knockout. Move 16. e6. 1-0. A brilliant pawn thrust. The e6 pawn shatters black's defense. The bishop on f8 is under threat, f5 is falling, and white's next move will be queen e5 or f5, f6 with devastating pressure. Black resigns. The position is collapsing, no way out. A beautiful miniature game. White stayed calm, built up pressure, and punished a risky opening with perfect timing. This is why the Borg defense is rarely seen at high levels. It's simply too risky. If you like this analysis, smash that like button, subscribe for more chess trap breakdowns, and drop a comment with your favorite opening.